Good morning, Kin Brigade and Sinkin here. We are back with some more Danganronpa. We're still on that stupid trial. I think we're getting there. Getting there slowly. I think we're probably near the ending actually. This trial.
Shirogane to Shuichiは玄関ホールでキーボの声を聞いた後、
Hold on. What were we talking about? We're debating Gonta's innocence?
Okay. 外に飛び出したっつったな。そん時、てめえらは誰と会った？
Was he lying here?
ゴンタ君だよ。
けどさっき大間の野郎が言ってたよな。イルマのアバターが教会の壁にぶつかった時、犯人は屋上にいたはずだって。
そっか。ゴンタ君が犯人なら、その時は屋上にいないとおかしい。
その衝突音の後に急いで館の外に出た可能性もありますが。
屋上から館の外に出るには玄関ホールを通らないといけないんだよ。そこには衝突音を聞いて飛び出してきた犀原たちがいたんじゃなかったっけ？
だったら屋上から飛び降りたんじゃない？
それは無理じゃ。あの屋上はかなりの高さがあったぞ。
普段のゴンタなら可能かもしれねえが、アバターの身体能力ではどう考えたって不可能だ。どうだ、これで分かったろ？もしゴンタが犯人だとしたら、あの時あいつが館の外にいたはずねえんだよ。
それでゴンタ君が犯人だとは言えなくなるよ。よかったね、ゴンタ君。
そうなの？
It would have been so nice if that were the truth. Hey, hold on. If Kaito were right and this horrible trial would just end. Oh. I just realized something. Oh, never mind. Okay. Everything's okay.
それは違うんだ。あの時、ゴンタ君が館の外にいたからって、彼が犯人じゃないってことにはならない。犯人には、屋上から館の外に直接降りられる方法があったから。
犀原ちゃんは気づいたみたいだね。それなら、あとは任せるよ。
桃田君の気持ちはわかるよ。それはみんな一緒だから。でも、僕らは真実と向き合わなきゃいけないんだ。
The hard truths.
どんな残酷な真実だろうと、生きるためにはそれと向き合わなきゃいけないんだ。
秀一、てめえはどっちの味方だ？
The side of truth?
てめえは俺の助手じゃなかったのか？あれはてめえの嘘だったのかよ。
No.
桃田君。
だったら俺がそのチンケな推理を打ち破って、てめえの目を覚まさせてやる。
I can't doubt my detective work now. If I want us all to survive, I can't back down. Wait, oh, it's this one? I'm up against Kaito? What am I... Fuck. I don't know what buttons these are.
俺は絶対に認めねえからな。てめえはゴンタの何を見てきたんだ。
Are those like any
ゴンタは人を
buttons?
殺すようなやつじゃねえ。てめえだって分かってんだろ。
This is horrible.
俺は絶対に認めねえからな。てめえはゴンタの何を見てきたんだ。ゴンタは人を殺すようなやつじゃねえ。てめえだって分かってんだろ。俺は絶対に認めねえからな。てめえはゴンタの何を見てきたんだ。ゴンタは人を殺すようなやつじゃね
I forgot how to play this.
え。ああ
Uh,
ゴンタを信じようとは思わねえのかよ。大間の言うことを信じるのかよ。てめえは俺の助手じゃなかったのか。目を覚ませよ秀一。ゴンタを信じようとは思わねえのかよ。大間の言うことを信じるのかよ。てめえは俺の助手じゃなかったのか。
I don't know what the buttons are.
目を
Fuck.
覚ませよ秀一。ゴンタを信じようとは思わねえのかよ。大間の言うことを信じるのかよ。てめえは俺の助手じゃなかったのか。目を覚ませよ秀一。ゴンタを信じようとは思わねえのかよ。大間の言うことを信じるのかよ。てめえは俺の助手じゃなかったのか。目を覚ませよ秀一。ゴンタを信じようとは思わねえのかよ。大間の言うことを信じるのかよ。ああ！てめえが信じたいのは誰かって聞いてんだ。大間が俺たちにしてきたことを思い出せ。ゴンタがみんなを守ろうとしてきたことも。ゴンタが犯人なわけねえだろうが。それでもゴンタが犯人だって言いてえのか。真実って言ってるけどよ。ゴンタが犯人じゃねえって理由もあるんだ。てめえが信じたいのは誰かって聞いてんだ。大間が俺たちにしてきたことを思い出せ。ゴンタがみんなを
I
守
can't
ろうとしてきた
understand
こと
this
も。
game, seriously.
ゴンタが犯人なわけねえだろうが。それでもゴンタが犯人だって言いてえのか。真実って言ってるけどよ。ゴンタが犯人じゃねえって理由もあるんだ。てめえが信じたいのは誰かって聞いてんだ。大間が俺たちにしてきたことを思い出せ。ゴンタがみんなを守ろうとしてきたことも。ゴンタが犯人なわけねえだろうが。それでもゴンタが犯人だって言いてえのか。真実って言ってるけどよ。ゴンタが犯人じゃねえって理由もあるんだ。てめえが信じたいのは誰かって聞いてんだ。大間が俺たちにしてきたことを思い出せ。ゴンタがみんなを守ろうとしてきたことも。ゴンタ
I know, bro. Okay.
屋上から館の外に直接降りる方法なんてねえ。
Toilet paper discovered outside of mansion.
これで終わりだ。
ちっこしょ
I just noticed that we were undressing Kaito. Like, what the fuck?
屋上から館の外に直接降りる方法は、犯人はあれを使って屋上から館の外側に降りてきたんだ。
Like
あ
rope.
のトイレットペーパー。
凶器のトイレットペーパー。ここでも犯人はあれをロープ代わりに使ったんだ。だからこそあのトイレットペーパーは犯行現場の屋上でも入間さんが倒れていた教会の横でもなく、館の外なんかに落ちていたんだよ。
待てよ。トイレットペーパーをロープ代わりにして屋上から降りてきたってことはよ、トイレットペーパーを屋上のどこかに結んだってことか。俺は屋上を調べてたからわかんないよ。
桃田ちゃんしぶといね。まだ続けるんだ。
当たり前だ。俺は最後までゴンタを信じるぜ。
いや、トイレットペーパーを結べる場所ならあったはずだよ。
なんだと。
What could it have been? Whoops. I just want to think about it in case they quiz me about it. Please save. What could they have anchored it to? On the roof. Here we go. Yes, the place where the toilet paper was tied down. Oh, great. This thing? This thing. It gotta be this thing.
ここだ。
Okay. Good.
屋上にあった望遠鏡の支柱だよ。あそこならトイレットペーパーを結べるよね。
Since nothing can break.
ただトイレットペーパーは結んだわけじゃなくて、その支柱に引っ掛けて折り返して、犯人は2枚重ねたトイレットペーパーを掴んで降りていったんだと思う。そうすれば降りた後に下から引っ張るだけでトイレットペーパーが回収できるからね。
正解だよ。実はそれも俺が考えた方法だからね。
そうなの？
ゴンタにはちゃんと言ったんだけどな。トイレットペーパーはトイレに戻しておけって。ああ、その道中で誰かと出くわしたせいで慌てて近くに放り投げちゃったのかな。しし、桃田ちゃんも打ち止めみたいだし、これでもう決定かな。
どうやらそうみたいですね。
そんな。
じゃあ本当なんだね。本当にゴンタがイルマサを殺しちゃった。
計画を考えたのは俺だけどね。ま、とりあえずさっさと認めちゃいなよ。覚えてないけど自分がやりましたってさ。
でもなんでゴンタは。
Why indeed? I'm trying to think of like why Gunter would have done it though.
だからさ、泣く前にさっさと自分の犯行を。
やめ、お前なんかにやらせない。ゴンタ君に自分の罪を認めてもらうのは僕がやる。ゴンタ君、僕がもう一度事件を振り返って全てを説明していくから。だからそれで君が納得できたらもう終わりにさせてくれ。
わかったよ。
Oh shit, I didn't get to save that. Am I in the game? What color cord did the culprit stick into the right port? Do we have this one? We don't have a lot here. Poison, cell phone, lattice, Kaito, map. Alright. Hello, Ani. How are you doing? I was kind of unsure if like the stream was working or not because I had to I didn't know this though. If you change your password, it actually regenerates a new stream key. You bring from Shuichi's lab. What the fuck did she bring? Oh, the poison. Here? How do I... There. Posted in the entrance hall. Map? Map? Ooh? Okay, good. Stream is working. That's good to know. What are we doing the others left for the mansion? I don't know. Oh man, who is investigating all these ones? I don't fucking know. We'll go with the easy stuff. Toilet paper that doesn't tear. She got to the mansion. This cell phone? Oh yeah, that's right. She was gonna... Who's logged out against? Kaito. I wouldn't want to be in the meetings at Twitch HQ right now. Yeah, it's like, Or Amazon. What's a weapon Mew brought to kill Kokuchi? Toilet paper? What did she bring to kill him with? Oh, she brought a hammer. She brought a hammer. So, Mew was killed with toilet paper. Toilet paper. Can you imagine being killed with toilet paper? I was taken out of the storage room. The lattice? Oh. Threw the signboard into the river. She did it. Here. She threw it in there. There you go. Not the best weapon of attack, but isn't it? I think it was supposed to be like the twist because I mean, it was like one of the first things I thought of, but like I guess you're supposed to think like that toilet paper is like kind of weird, a weird weapon to be using, so it's probably supposed to be the twist. Mew smuggled in the hammer. It's hammer time. Pretty easy to take. In this virtual world, it does not break, but you don't think about that. Would you like to borrow my library card? Sup Harrison? How you doing? Is this a random pickup line? Oh, I have all these now. How do I... Okay. Okay, this part I'm not gonna remember who was where. Damn it. Now we're just guessing. Now we're just guessing who's doing what. Kitchen? Okay. Rooftop I know is Kaito. And then who is this one? I think the culprit. The culprit being Gonta. It'll be interesting to see why Gonta did this. Toilet paper. Alright, I'm missing one more. Where? Oh, here, the beginning. Where it all started. Oops. This guy.
これが事件の真実だ
And this is all how it went down.
昨日の夜だった
Here, it'll summarize
僕ら
everything.
はイルマさんとモノクマの口車に乗せられプログラム世界へとログインすることになったプログラム世界にログインするには意識と記憶のコードを装置の端子につなぐ必要があった僕らはそれぞれ自分の装置に2本のコードを接続しプログラム世界へとログインしたんだでも
I like
こ
the
の時犯
soundtrack.
人は意識と記憶のコードを間違ってつなげてしまっていたんだこれによって
Danganronpa has some
本
pretty
体
cool
の脳と
soundtracks.
アバターとの接続に何らかのエラーが発生してしまって犯人だけがプログラム世界での出来事や犯行を全て忘れてしまうという現象が起きてしまったんだひょっとしたらアバターの人格にも何か影響を与えていたのかもしれないだってあんなに心優しい人が殺人を犯すなんて未だに信じられないからでも 僕らは犯人にエラーが起きていたことには気づかず、順番にプログラム世界へとログインしていった。そんな中、最後までログインせずに残っていたのがイルマさんだった。彼女にはある目的があった。イルマさんは他のみんながログインしたのを確認した後、懐から毒薬の小瓶を取り出すと、それを大間くんのソファーに置いたんだ。
Pocket of choice for some
みんなが
girls.
プログラム世界から帰ってきた時に、大間くんが毒殺されたと見せかけるためにね。そう、イルマさんが殺し合いシミュレーターを改造し、みんなをプログラム世界に誘導した目的は、プログラム世界で大間くんを殺害し、現実で毒殺されたように偽装することだったんだ。殺し合いシミュレーターにログインした僕たちは、まずイルマさんからその世界の説明を受けた。ログアウトはサロンの電話機から、物が壊れない、アバターの互換などのルールや、館の玄関ホールに貼ってあったプログラム世界の地図についての説明をね。でもこの説明自体がイルマさんの仕掛けたトリックで、僕らに世界の構造を誤認させるための罠だったんだ。
It was all according to her plans.
だけど僕らの中に一人だけその目的を察知していた人物がいた。イルマさんが殺そうとしていた相手、大間くんだ。この時すでに大間くんはイルマさんの計画を逆に利用し、彼女の殺害を企てていたんだ。そしてその大間くんに利用されて殺人に協力したのが今回の事件の犯人なんだよ。大間くんが動機を話してくれないせいで、どうして犯人が協力する気になったの
Yeah,
か
this
がわ
part
か
we
らない。
don't know why. Hello, stranger. It's been a while. What's up,
大間くん
radio?
と犯人が一緒に
Long
外
time
に
no
出た時
see.
に、二人の間に協
Yeah,
力
people
関
were
係
getting
を結ばれ、
worried about you, and I was
犯
just
行計
like,
画
leave him
が立てら
alone.
れたんだと思う。
Just leave him alone. He's probably busy with like school shit. This first few weeks, especially with you
そ
probably
の
having
後、
to travel
僕らは
out.
再び大間くんたちと合流し、川を越えて教会へとたどり着いた。
Traveling out the first time. I'm assuming that's the first time you've ever
そして
left your
イルマさん
country.
の号令のもと、手分けして外の世界の秘密を探すことになった。
Wonder if anyone's gonna worry about me. Aw. I always
僕、
worry.
桃田くん、大間くん、ゴンタくん、
No, radio was gone for a good month or two or
春川さ
something
ん、夢野さん、キーボくん、
due to
イルマさんの4人は教会の
university
探索、
preparations.
それぞれが手
Oh,
分
you've
け
been
し
in
て
other
探
countries
索を開始
before?
した
Oh,
けど、
okay.
この担当分けもイルマさんの計画の一つだったんだ。
Never mind then.
教会に残ったイルマさんは外を探すと言って春川さんたちと別行動をとると、すぐさま館に向かっている僕たちの後を追った。
we were that makes me think of what Vivi was saying a while ago. She was like, she's never left Germany before. And it's just like, and then I was like, wait, but you've talked about like visiting like the UK and stuff. And she's like, oh, I've never left Germany for like more than like 10 days. I'm like, no. You cannot say you've never left your home country ever. If you visited other countries already, like you've passed the border. Doesn't matter for how long you were away for it, or it doesn't matter if you're visiting. It still means you've left the country. No friends though, but dad has. I see. Italy and Greece. I've never been to those places. Almost Italy, but I missed out on my chance to go to Italy. That would have been for a university trip for design to study the architecture in Italy. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So we were joking like, oh, so based on Vivi's definition of never having left, then that means that I've never left Canada ever before. Golden chance lost. Ah, it's okay. It was a pretty expensive trip though, so that's why I didn't go. Although I kind of regret not going.
そうすることで、館と教会が川で分断されたと僕らに印象付けようとしたんだ。
I don't know why she did this though, honestly. Like, I don't know why she made a big show of like, oops. Like, I don't know why she didn't do this secretly.
あの時は
It's kind of weird.
イルマさんの性格もあって、僕らは単なるいたずらとしか考えなかった。
They thought it was a prank? I don't know, I thought it was like super sus that she did it.
だから、そのまま外の世界の秘密を見つけるために、館に戻って探索を始めることにしたんだ。
Too bad she died. Yep. Her plan backfired on her. This whole virtual world was her idea to in order to incite a murder. But then someone else used it to their advantage. This guy.
屋上は桃田くん。食堂は白金さん。厨房は僕。そして館の外を担当していた人物。
The culprit being Gonta. Wait, why is there footprints in the snow? There's not supposed to be footprints in the snow. They even specified that. No worries. Get that rearranged done in your new room.
実は教会の横にあった世界の壁はイルマさんが追加で設
That's like
置した特殊な壁だったん
seizure-inducing
だ。
image going on here.
この壁は
Okay,
物
that's
属
really
性だけ
annoying
が
to
通
look
り抜
at.
けられる設定になっていて、さらにイルマさんのアバターだけは人属性から物属性に変更されていたんだ。
Why did they have to make
そ
it
れ
like
が隠
this?
しルートの正体。彼女だけが通れる世界の壁そのものが秘密の抜け穴だったんだ。
Thank God.
そうして館に向かったイルマさんは途中でその姿を白金
Goes
さんに見ら
away
れて
for
しま
another
った
2
ものの、
months. Bye.
館に入るなり隠し持っていたあるものを取り出した。彼女は僕らに内緒でログアウトの手段をもう一つ隠し持っていたんだ。そして彼女は携帯電話に向かってある人物の名を呼び、その人を強制的にログアウトさせた。屋上で探索をしていた桃田君だ。
More seizure-inducing animations.
屋上はイルマさんのターゲットである大間くんとの待ち合わせ場所だった。桃田くんに屋上を担当させたのもイルマさんの計画で、強制ログアウトで人払いを行うと同時に桃田くんに罪をかぶせるという狙いがあったんだ。でもその時大間くんは犯人と一緒に屋上で待っていたんだ。イルマさんを犯人に殺害させるために。イルマさんが大間くんに気を取られている隙に彼女の背後に近づいた犯人は
Strangled by
館のトイ
toilet
レにあっ
paper.
たトイレットペーパーでイルマさんの首を絞めた。
Thank you so much for the fucked up biddies. Tiny, how you doing, man?
プログラム世界のものが壊れ
Have
ない
you
って
played this
設定
game?
のおかげで
I'm assuming
ト
you've
イレ
played
ット
this
ペーパ
game
ーで
before.
も首を絞めることが可能だったんだ。
What's with all like the shaky animation in this one? You haven't touched it? Oh wow.
そしてイルマさんのア
Um
バターは
I
そ
actually
のま
had
ま
this for
拘
the
束
PS Vita, but I
その
hadn't
ショックで
touched the
現
Vita
実のイル
version
マさん
either.
が死んでしまったんだ。
And then I had a viewer who was like, "Oh, would you play Danganronpa 3?" I'm like, sure, why not? But I can't stream it." And they're like, "Oh, here you go." And they gifted a copy. It doesn't show you streaming in Discord if you care. Oh, okay. How do you even resolve that? I have no idea how to fix that. How do you normally fix that? I've never had that problem before. What if I do this? Does that work? Nope. I don't know how to force it. Oh well. Meh. If I knew how to fix it, I'd fix it. But yeah, thank you for telling me. I think that's the first time I've ever seen the Discord fail to do that.
イルマさん殺害後、大間くんは犯人に後処理を任せ、先に屋上から出て行った。
Oh, wait, I wonder if it... No. Does it? No, it should be synced up. Maybe? The bot was able to pick up on the fact that I was streaming. Ah, whatever.
おそらくすぐに館のサロンに戻ったはずだよ。こうして屋上に残った犯人は物置からスノコを持ってくると、イルマさんが持っていたハンマーや携帯電話と一緒に彼女の死体をそこに乗せたんだ。
Wait, so Sunny, have you played the other Danganronpas? Have you ever played the other Danganronpas?
そして犯人はスノコを手すりの外に出すと、死体を乗せたスノコはソリのようにスピードを上げて屋根を飛び出し、
Oh, just only the first one. Beated.
物属性だけが通れる壁を通り抜け、
Beaten.
そのまま教会の横の壁に激突した。
Which is correct? Beated or beaten? I changed my emote faces back to the annoying ones. Oh, the generic face ones. What other ones do they have? They have robot ones too? Or something like that? I don't know, I don't like any of them. I don't like monkeys. I'm just though I'm indifferent about the robot ones and the face ones. I'm Flynn. Dog. Leo.
それが教会にいたキーボくんたち。
You stopped midway on the second
館
one.
にいた
Oh.
僕たちが聞いた激突音の
Was
正体
there
だった
something about the second one you didn't like so much?
イルマさんが作った壁のせいでわからなかったけど、
I like the
実は
first two.
館と教会はすぐ近くに立っていたんだ。だから館にいた僕や白金さんも激突音を耳にすることができたんだよ。
Why did you change the
そして
emotes?
このトリックの最後の仕上げは犯人が屋上から脱出することだった。
Don't like the monkeys anymore.
館にいる僕らに屋上から階段で降りてくる姿を見られるとまずいから、犯人は再びトイレットペーパーを使って
Toilet paper comes to the
屋上から
rescue
の脱
again.
出を試みたんだ。
Because I've hated the monkey ones for the longest. The smiley one isn't as annoying as I'd like. Why did you even have the monkey ones in the first place then, if you hate them? Why did you have it set to that one?
屋上にあった望遠鏡の支柱にトイレットペーパ
Or
ーを
you've
引っ掛
had
けて、
them for the longest? I don't understand why you even set them to the monkey one. So because I paid for them, I used them? Originally had to purchase a Twitch Turbo subscription in order to unlock them. Oh, the monkey ones? I guess I came to Twitch late because the monkey ones were always an option. And I've never subscribed to Turbo. So the lack of ads was an Albania thing. Oh, was it? Since I've arrived here, they've been flooding me. Lol. I think you can use ad blocks to block them. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, as I've never had it work for me. So yeah. This is why you hear everyone else complain about them, and this is why you either subscribe for Turbo or you subscribe to the people that you don't want ads on. So yeah, I used to have to sub to Turbo for that option. Oh, okay. That might have been probably before Amazon acquired Twitch, I guess. Something like that. Hey, those ads put food on the table for most cherished streamers. You wish you had the other smiley face now? Then why didn't you go set it? I don't know. What's up? Okay. That's cool. Is this the first time you're actually subbing? Is this the first time you're actually subbing? Yeah, it would be perfect there. The smiley. I don't know, I suppose the monkey one is kind of cute, but I really don't like monkeys in general. So, to me, monkeys aren't cute. That food comment doesn't even begin to put me on a guilt trip. If anything, it drove me away. Lamel, more suffering. Wait, what food comment? Oh, puts food on the table for our most cherished streamers? Oh, jeez, yeah. If you're relying on streaming... Well, technically, you're making yourself suffer. So... Did he roll up the toilet paper? It kind of seems like he rolled back up the toilet paper. I don't know. So I sub for one day? How do you even do this? Can you sub for one day? It's like, I only need a sub for one day. I bet you Amazon will do this, implement something like this. I've had to tap into the kids' college fund in order to embark on this streaming journey. One day he'll thank me. What college fund? Oh dear God. What is he holding? I guess he's holding his bug bag. He's crushing his bug bag or something. Alright, there we go. So Gonta was the killer in this one. But why? Why was he the killer? We don't know.
ごめん。やっぱりよくわからないや。ゴンタはバカだからさ。でも、みんながそう言うなら。
No, he don't understand.
きっとそうなんだろうね。ゴンタはみんなを信じるよ。
I just want to comment on this, and I've commented on this a lot. In the English version, they translated it so it made him sound like really stupid. But like, if you understand enough Japanese, he's not talking like that. I don't think really. Do they have like an equivalent of like cave talk in Japanese? I don't know. Maybe. He doesn't talk like that though in Japanese. Me going to me for less than 8 intelligence. Is 8 like what, the minimum? Wait, what is 8? Like the minimum for what? In what system though? Cause like I'm thinking like with D&D, I don't know if 8 would be like actually that might be, I can't remember the numbers in D&D. 8 is stupid talking. D&D 2.0. Oh, okay. I am not familiar with 2.0 very much. I only know a little bit about 3.5. I think Planescape as well. Always wanted to do a stupid run. Like, what? Pen and paper Planescape? Is there such a thing? Going to no stupid, going to smart.
イルマさんを殺して、それを全部忘れて、
Torment?
自
I
分
think it
は悪
was.
くないと思い込んで。
Stupid talk would be very interesting. Like to do like a pen and paper thing.
しかもそれを誰かのせいにしようとして、みんなを苦しませていたなんて。
Help, I downloaded meme. Now German police at my door. It was copyrighted. Is this a thing? I didn't know what you guys were talking about. Are they like very strict over there in Germany about like downloading shit? I don't know. No, playing Torment with a character with low intelligence. All the dialogue is stupid talk. Oh, okay. Right. Playing Torment is one of Ian's favoriteest games of all times. He's always telling me to play the game, and I'm like, we'll see. We'll see. It's very strict, apparently. Okay. I do know that they have bans on certain games, I guess. They're very, very particular about what games are allowed to be sold in Germany, and they don't want, like, games that make light of, Nazis and stuff. Would be interesting since it's such an introspective and wax philosophical game. Oh, like to see like what all the dumb talk would look like. Scholastic is one of the greatest, and Ian is obviously correct. I tried playing it, and I was just like, I was way too like overwhelmed and dumbfounded by the interface, which I know is a typical interface used for a lot of those kinds of games, but I just had never ever played those games when I grew up. So it was the first thing our international student office told us: do not download illegally, they will get you in trouble. And then my uncle said the same too. Is your uncle like a authoritative figure on these sorts of things? One day on the distant planet I will play it again. Why not now? Wait, what were we talking about? Going to try to blame someone. Was Gonta trying to blame someone? You know what I just noticed? His hand looks bigger than his head here in this image. His hand looks bigger than his head here. I do. He's a doctor. Oh, okay. There you go. My uncle is chief of internet police, but I found it funny how it was the very first advice I got from him about Germany. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I guess you can just ask Vivi as well. She can advise.
いいえ、ゴンタ君のせいではありません。
大間君のせいだよ。あの人がゴンタ
A
君を
failed
騙した
attempt
せい
at
だよ。
perspective? Really?
騙したわけじゃないんだけどな。
Yeah, other than that, yeah, this artist does pretty good work, other than some like wonky looking perspective things. Going to sad, going to no mean to hurt. Going to want new friend. Does he though? She just said it's complicated and went to sleep. Sounds like Vivi.
投票タイムだね。先に学級裁判を終わらせないと。
You'll have to catch her in the morning time. She's not so tired.
本当に合っているのか？実は大間に騙されているということはないのか？
Why did he listen to Kokuchi? I don't
大
understand
丈夫だ
this.
よ。むしろ
Are they ever gonna explain this?
それが悔しいけどさ。
They better not like dismiss his whole reasoning by saying that he forgot, so they'll never find out.
あれ？もう終わりでいいの？
Aw, we all missed you. We all missed you here. Viewer. Viewer.
なんだかパッとしない結末だね。こんなに爽快感のない投票タイムは初めてだけど。まあ、
I just assumed you were really busy
こういうこともあるか。
with your applications and whatnot. Yay, people give a shit.
でもそろそろやめにしないと
Well,
ね。
Vivi was definitely really
殺し合いなんて
worried.
お腹の子に悪影響だもん。
Maybe just a tiny fart. Wait, what? Wait, there's a baby? Oh yeah, they're pregnant. They basically had like ancestral sex or something. It's an incest baby. Because I thought the mono cubs were supposed to be brothers and sisters. Yeah, well, they all call this dude their dad. So doesn't that make them brothers and sisters? So doesn't that make it like they're coupling an ancestral like relationship? Nobody's thought about this in this series. Not voting time. Should we vote for Gonta? Should we vote for Gonta? We're probably supposed to vote for Gonta. That's what they're claiming. Monophony is the only girl bear, so... And she's saying she's preggers. They're not gonna explain why he was the killer. Really? Are you serious? I'm kind of like mad about this. Well, not mad, but I'm kind of like, this feels like a cop-out. Was it Gonta? Seems like it's Gonta. Because they're saying that the person, just because Kokuchi planned the murder, since he got Gonta to perform the murder, the Blackened is technically the one who performs the murder. Even though it wasn't his idea. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Retry because I save scummed. Because I save scummed. Oh, do I need to read this now? Jeez, they're just all moping around. They should be happy for themselves. I know, I'm super happy. Hey, what should we name the kid? Good question. We should prepare 6 names.
Why?
What? We're having sextuplets. I'm so happy I might go crazy. Hey, Kokuchi, you said this would liven things up. What gives, huh? You said you were gonna liven up the killing game in the class trial. And I said I'd put the motive, the secret of the outside world, into the killing game simulator. That was just a lie. Oh, so it was just a lie. You just left it off? Are you satisfied, Kokuchi? I want you to tell us. What is the outside world? Is it the motive you gave Gonta? I plan to explain all of that, but it's more like, how do I say it? You guys are just gonna assume it's a lie if you hear it from my cute lips. Oh yeah, then let's have Gonta explain. Huh? Gonta? Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to?
Yes.
Then we should all go back into the killing game simulator. What? Why don't we ask the Gonta in the virtual world? Oh, because he would have his memories in there, I guess. But going back into the virtual world is... There's a much easier way than that pain in the ass method. Are they just gonna load Gonta up on the screen? There we go. Oh, that's convenient. It didn't transfer over, so it exists in this world as data. Okay. Because of the error? Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data. I can combine Gonta's... Oh, is he reading this? He's reading this. Asuka's so cute.
ゴンタアルター英語の完成です。
Alter ego. Just like in the first game. What happened to that green robot bear, the one who killed his peers? He died in the last trial. He killed himself. He was like, he saw that he was becoming like a tyrant, I guess. I don't know. So he took himself out. He wanted everyone to get along.
要はプログラム空間のもう一人のゴン
But
タ
he
君
was
だ
taking
ね。
it too far.
こっちのゴンタ君から話を聞けば、あの世界で何が起きたのかわかるはずだよ。
Wow. What this is a new sound alert, lol. I took out the I took out one of the sound alerts, so I replaced it with that. Wow.
何これ
The what was it? I believe I took that one out. Rocky 199999999999999. Thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. I'll quit you because it was triggering lots of what is it? The copyright issues on the YouTubes. So I was like, I'm tired of seeing all these notifications for every time it appears in my stream when I upload it. So I was like, I'm just gonna take it out. Going to not husbando. Going to your husbando.
どういうことじゃ？
うっぷっぷっぷっぷ。
Oop, 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 oop. Should I read this? She kind of read most of it.
あのね、
Relax, Himiko. It's not magic, and it's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulation. It's just imitating Gonta's thought patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta. Yes, Himiko is my favorite character. Gonta not understand. Who this alter ego person?
というわけで、
See, it's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference. Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world, so he should remember what happened.
お願いだよ
Then other Gonta, tell Gonta.
なんで
Why? Why did Gonta kill Mew?
え
Kill Mew? What does other Gonta know about? Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell him the truth now.
そっか
Oh,
ゴンタは
then Gonta no could save everybody? Oh man, so Kimion, thank you so much for that sub. That Prime gaming sub, man. Gonta's your everything. Gonta's your beloved. There's a lot of people here who love Gonta.
And join the Kittens Brigade.
Gonta get manipulated? He totally did. Kimion, thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. This is so weird. Like suddenly we have like two new people come in, and they're all like Gonta fans. You guys are the first like Gonta fans I've had come around. But okay, I can see why. I can maybe see why he murdered here. Gonta built a harem. What the hell? Gonta have bitches? Who doesn't like Gonta? I don't know. Gonta was kind of more at the bottom of my list. But anyway, here, let's see what his reasoning was. I guess he believed he was saving everyone by murdering Mew, but how he was convinced of
わ
this?
からないよ
Answer Gonta. Why did Gonta kill Mew?
違う
Gonta just want to save everyone. He wanted to save everyone.
それは
Gonta, what do you mean?
ゴンタは
Gonta think for a long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta's strong, but no can fight Exizals. Gonta feels frustrated because Gonta no could do anything. Gonta understand how this Gonta feels.
ええ
Technically, they are the same person.
だけど
So that's why Gonta think he have to do it for everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it because everyone else don't want to.
ゴンタは
So, Gonta kill Mew. What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all.
あらららら
Jeez, Gonta's bad at explaining as always. I guess I'll have to help. So, if you remember what happened at that time... Flashback. No, we shouldn't. If we want to prevent another murder from happening. Yoink, I'll take that card key then. Wait, what card key? I forgot about this card key. Kokuchi used his lithe body to his advantage and took the card key from Monokuma. Oh, I think it was the, oh, that's right. Monokuma was offering up, like, some kind of incentive. Muse Gonta? Are you Gonta, really? No, no. Unpicked about Gonta. He's the best boy. Gonta big and gentle. That's why people like giant, Gonta. Apparently sexy too, but me no see how. Because he's, like, super big and buff, man. He totally reminds me of Sakura, but I much preferred Sakura just because I don't know, Sakura was great. She's funny. Yo soy el Gonta. I have no idea what that means. I did not study Spanish. After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the card key. After opening it, I saw the outside world.
Huh?
The outside world.
Nani?
That was Monokuma's motive? But why would seeing the outside world be a motive? I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Miu's plan. And it hit me. If I combined the two, I'd be able to save everyone. Save everyone? What do you mean? Hey, now, you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyway, that's when I made a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, then he would let me use the outside world as a motive again. Again? Let me chime in. The motive keycard that Kokuchi nabbed was the right to view the outside world. But even though he saw the outside world, he didn't try to use it for the killing game. That disappointed me, but then Kokuchi suggested that we reuse the motive. He said we should bring back the right to view the outside world one more time. And I decided to run with that idea. So I loaded a flashback light with memories of the outside world and put it into the simulation. Memories of the outside world in the flashback light?
Huh?
The secret of the outside world in the virtual world was about the flashback light? Wait. This is getting confusing. And if it was the flashback light, it would mean the secret of the outside world is part of our forgotten memories. What are you saying? But why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place? What's going on here? Oh, you can't remember? Okay, fine. Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up this case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator, but I knew where it was hidden. And I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world. Hey, you even knew where it was hidden? That's not fair. Whoa, I just placed it. I never said I hid it. If anyone had asked, I would have gladly told you where it was. It's a little late for that. So Gonta was exposed to the flashback light. Yeah, when Kokuchi and Gonta leave together. Okay, so he saw something in this memory that inspired him to murder. Outside is scary. I never go there. Outside's not scary, you just pussy. Kokuchi dressed up like one of them checkered flags at an Indy 500. Just his scarf. I hate Kokuchi so much. He's been an interesting plot device of a character. Kokuchi looking like a chessboard. Kokuchi looking like one of them here chessboards. Gonta, you're so sweet, but I knew you'd say that. Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you'd make a terrific bodyguard. America, fuck yeah. No, he's not even a son of a bitch. He always acts in a way that like he's like the suspect for every like case that has happened so far, but he's always never been the one. Well, except for this one. He kind of instigated this one, for sure. With you by my side, I don't know, I'll be safe from any trap. Okay then, let's go. Ah, wait, Kokuchi. It's okay, leave it to Gunta. Gunta, keep eye on Kokuchi. He's a sus boy.
もしかして
Yes, he's a son of a bitch, exactly. Like a fuckboy by the sus boy. Was Kokuchi trying to lure Gunta off by himself?
まあね。
The only person I entrusted with the secret of the outside world was Gunta.
ゴンタは
After that, Gunta got taken to forest near mansion. Is this flashback light? It looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world is hidden in it. We gotta tell everyone. Wait. Are you sure you want to believe a liar like me so easily? Huh? This might be a trap, you know? Shouldn't you check if I'm lying first? Oh my god, so he baited him into using it. I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it! Protect everyone? My god. He fell hook, line, and sinker for Kokuchi's dialogue there. You son of a bitch. What are you on about, Omni? Liars who announce that they're liars, the audacity. Now say it in Spanish. Yo soy Kokuchi. What does yo soy mean? But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta no can think of anything. So I told him, if he wants to save everyone, he should put everyone out of their misery. What?
それはね。
In other words, a mercy kill.
なんじゃと
What?
そんな
Was Gonta tricked?
違う
No, you not tricked. Cause when Gonta remembers secret of outside world, Gonta think it would be easier to die. Wait, which soundbite? This one? Oh no, they didn't put the audio in there. I wanted to play it again. Why is the audio not here? Why did they get lazy? I thought you were supposed to be able to play the audio. How come none of these have the audio? Oh, I'm sad now. Why did my phone copy that? Wait, copy what? Hey, those ads put food on the table for most cherished streamers? I don't know. Sounded like a Silent Hill sound? Really? Oh, I thought you were talking about a voice. Sounds like maybe Silent Hill save sound or related to saving, main menu. What? Wait, what? What are you reading? That was a while ago. I don't know. I guess he tapped that a while ago and then pasted it. I'm assuming he's probably on his phone and he probably button mashed and copied that by accident. I didn't read anything. No, he literally just said, why did my phone copy that? So he accidentally pasted it. This is the second time my phone does it. Lol. Haunted phone. Stop being, oh my god, those kids these days. Wait, what? Stop being on the phone. You do realize that some people watch these streams on their phones, right? Remember what everyone said at the beginning? That this academy is hell? I'm going to agree. Academy that forced students to be part of killing game is hell. Today I learned that being means you're a kid. You mean, being on the phone? Stop being? Stop being sounds really deep, like stop existing, stop being. You either exist as a kid or perish into the abyss. Just stop being. Very existential. The heavens move without you. Yeah. Or what is that saying? Or is that like a proverb? It's like, stop trying to move the heavens, they'll move without you. But if it's still hell outside, what do we do? What do you mean, Gonta? Inside is hell. Outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for? And everyone who died, what did they die for? It's hell outside and hell inside. And then Kokuchi tell me, best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of misery while they still not know. And only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta.
そうだね。
That's right. The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Gonta took on the dirty work for us. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in this hell alone.
いいか
Gonta took on that role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate him more?
ちょっと待て
Wait a minute. I still don't get what's happening.
ね
What outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokuchi and Gonta see? What did we forget?
ちょっと
Hurry up and tell us, or else we won't be able to understand it. Gonta, what pushed you to do such a thing?
お願いだよ
Answer, Gonta.
ごめん
Sorry, Gonta, no can tell you.
どうして
Can't tell us. Why? Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta. Everyone, despair. Shake my heads. Kids these days being and everything. Back in my day, we didn't have any form or substance. Therefore I kids. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'll have to dig it up from one of the lectures. I actually think you might have PM'd it to me. For some reason you were talking about it, you were into it. I feel so bad for Gonta because he's always been manipulated this whole time. Don't lose hope. It's hard to maintain hope in such times of despair. Despair? I know it. A despair that makes you want to die. A despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Did you think the kind Gonta would tell you about such despair from his own mouth?
でも
But now we don't know any more than when we started. Now you know how Gonta and I formed the Killing Game Busters, right? Then, can't you accept everything about this case? You can imagine the rest, right? I used Mew's plan and turned it against her. I hid Gonta away from the site, where Mew and I were supposed to meet. Where's Naegi when you need him? Lol. He's in the anime. Which I still haven't finished. Huh? Kaito's not here? Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I'm honored you asked me to meet up with you, Mew. Is this a beauty call? Or are you here to kill me? So you figured it out, but there's nothing you can do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings. Oh, guess I'm in trouble now. I'm so sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. They'll make the world a better place. It's my duty as a genius inventor, so I can't afford to die here. And then killed by toilet paper. Sorry, Gonta, so sorry. Don't be sorry, Gonta. She was trying to kill me too. She said it was for the world or whatever, but that was just a poor excuse. We're doing this to stop the vicious cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize. And did. But, Gonta's sorry. Gonta's so sorry, Mew. I already said you don't need to apologize. We had to do this for everyone's sake. So cold-blooded.
そんな
Kokuchi is the bitch boy. Another fun fact. He also insulted Mew terribly. He's a bitch. So that's why people have been hoarding toilet paper. But if toilet paper was indestructible like this, would people be hoarding it? Mew was your favorite. Mew was one of my favorites. It can't be. Gonta would never.
ところでさ、
You should know that it was Gonta's idea to slide the body to the chapel wall.
Eh?
What? Gonta's idea?
ゴンタは
But Before Gonta went to the roof, he happened to see Mew walk through the wall. Gonta tell Kokuchi, and he think of everything else.
でもさ
Gonta gave me that chance. I like to think we make a pretty good team. Good? What's good about that? You're the worst. That's whole story. That's everything that happened.
あのさ、
So, in the end, you don't plan to tell us the secret of the outside world.
ごめん
Sorry, Gonta no can tell you that.
ふざけやがって
I mean, hearing that story, it sounds like you were tricked by Kokuchi.
悔しいよ
But Gonta did kill Mew. Gonta really did it.
ごめん
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you... Wait, never gonna lit... How does it go again? I also like Maki and Kaito. Kaito's kind of annoying a little bit with his like go-getter like attitude, but he's alright, I guess. Never going to let you down. There you go. Gonta. But Gonta's plan to save everyone failed. Thanks for ruining it, kittens. Wait, ruining what? The song? Gonta not save anyone. Gonta just make everyone suffer more. Never gonna... No, never Gonta. Never gonna turn around and strangle you. Never gonna run around, desert you. I like the ad-lib with the strangling part. Except he's going to actually strangle you with toilet paper, so...
ゴンタバカだ
So stupid! How can Gonta call himself gentleman? Everyone, please forgive him. Gonta tried to save us all from the despair by taking it on the sin of killing us. But you reached for the truth, and Gonta's plan failed. All of you could have been saved if you died without knowing anything. So, you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth? Yes, it was. At least Gonta and I think so. You should have all died ignorant. Gonta even killed Mew for that sake, you know?
ふざけんな
Enough of your shit. You made him kill her.
もうやめて
No, Gonta's bad. Cause Gonta kills someone. Gonta's murderer. It's true. Yes, Gonta make everyone suffer. That is true. Sorry. Gonta is sorry he failed everyone. Gonta's sorry for being stupid. Gonta's sorry he make everyone suffer. Gonta's sorry. We get it. You don't need to apologize anymore. You're probably all thinking that I should have taken on the dirty work and not Gonta, right? Everyone hates me, so the role of villain is perfect for me.
分かってるよ
Yeah, I know already. I should have been my it should have been my responsibility. But when I realized Mew was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual world.
そうですよね
And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you with just a touch.
俺だって
That's why I had to ask Gonta. I would have done it myself if I could.
いい加減にしやがれ
Okay, but you didn't need to push everything onto Gonta to...
もうやめて
Stop it, okay? Everyone, please, don't blame Kokuchi anymore. Please. Gonta, you... how nice can you be, Gonta? You really are stupid sometimes. You're right. Someone as stupid as Gonta could never be a gentleman.
ねえねえ。
Hey, so, are we done yet? What?
っていうかさ、
You guys are starting to talk in circles, so let's move on to the exciting stuff. This is very true. They are just talking in circles. Yes! Eagerly anticipated punishment
俺だっ
time!
て
Wait, if you're gonna punish him, then please punish me too. Wait, is he serious here? Kokuchi?
分かってるよ
I'm prepared for it. If you're gonna execute Gonta, then I... It's okay, Kokuchi. Please let Gonta sacrifice himself for everyone's sake. That's all Gonta can do anymore.
だけど
Just promise Gonta that everyone forgive each other and be friends, okay? Alright, I promise.
はーい。
Alright, it's time to punish the ultimate entomologist, Gonta Gokuhara! Oh man, I bet his punishment's gonna be a lot of gross, nasty bugs.
Ah!
That's right, you don't like nasty stuff. Look, no, it's not that! It's coming!
Eh?
What? Already? The contractions are speeding up! Any minute now! Wait, what? Quick, hold my hand!
スペシャルなお仕置きを用意させていただきました。
They always talk in circles until someone dies, and then they talk in circles again, basically.
Gonta!
Wait, please, I don't want this. Don't go, Gonta! Don't cry, Kokuchi. Gonta is okay. Yeah, Gonta not cry. Gonta's not really not scared. But
悔しいよ
Gonta upset he could no protect everyone. Gonta, you can't cry either.
お仕置きタイム。
みんなごめんね
Gonta love you all.
ゴンタはバカだ
Sorry, the volume sounds really low. She's like lying there having her baby. Wild West insecticide. What? Gross. She looks like she's ready to explode. Gross. What just happened? What just happened? The final blow. Wait, so Monofony birthed out like a giant bug that was part of his punishment? I was wondering if the alter ego Gonta was also going to be killed too. You die, everyone dies. You get a punishment, you get a punishment, you get a punishment! Probably an Alien reference. But why though? It kind of is like an Alien reference. Surprised? What a twist, huh?
Doki doki.
Even I didn't see that coming. All my little cubs have been destroyed.
Gabi.
What? So sad. All that cuteness gone to waste.
どうして
What are you talking about? You're the one responsible for this. Why would you do such a thing to your own children?
まったく。
Because lately they've been acting all buddy-buddy and neglecting me.
ぶややや。
I'm never gonna get the hang of this whole parenting thing.
そんな。
That's why?
ちょっと。
Doesn't matter now. We don't have the time to give him attention.
はーい。
Anyway, I'm gonna walk away quietly and go mourn my dead kids. Later! Okay. Yes. Gunta. Sup, Plastic? How you doing? Just in time for after the punishment stage.
ちくしょう
Why did it turn out like this?
ちょっと。
Hey, Kokuchi, why don't you tell us now? What is the secret of the outside world? Ohayo! What's up, Ghost Man? Ohayo gozaimasu. Actually, it's afternoon, so it should be konnichiwa. If we don't understand it, then we won't be able to understand. Or if we don't know it, then we won't be able to understand or accept it. I can't accept it either, Kokuchi. What is the secret of the outside world? What kind of secret world would push Gonta that far? I'm doing okay. How are you? See, I don't know if Kokuchi is like acting it up or if he's actually regretting what happened now. Oh no, Gonta dead. Yeah, Gonta's dead. Kokuchi, if you really cared for Gonta, explain yourself to everyone and... I don't want to. You what? Oh, never mind. It was all an act.
大間くん
あんな嘘泣きなんかを本気で信じちゃったの？バカだな。俺がゴンタなんかのために泣くわけないだろ。
I was almost convinced. I was almost convinced.
だってさ、
If I said the actual truth back there, Gonta would have been real mad. That would have interfered with the game. So I simply lied to calm him down. See? As long as you lie for a good purpose, right?
あ
おい
What do you mean, what really happened? Why did you make him do that?
あのさ、
Obviously so it wouldn't be boring. What are you...
つまり
I gave Gonta an incentive, because I thought I'd liven up the game. Come on, think about it. If I actually wanted to save everyone like what Gonta did,
分かってないね。
I wouldn't have betrayed Gonta. You should have realized that.
おい
Then why did Gonta...
にしし。あんなバカなことなんかするかよ。
My god.
俺は純粋に心の底から
This image of him.
疑心暗鬼のゲームを楽しみたいだけなんだ。
The plushy bears managed to indulge into ancestral sex, which led to one becoming super bears and later giving birth to a giant insect that ripped its bear apart and then sliced the other in half. This is how I imagine. Alright, this is how I end this long day. Cool. With that part, you're focused on that part. Hey, it's what happened. Don't the fuck me. My apologies, sir. Kokuchi's a bitch boy. He's also ugly. He's also stupid. He's ugly. Actual psychopath. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he's actually I wouldn't say he's stupid. He's been pretty conniving this entire time. From the start of the game. Kokuchi, the ultimate banana. Wait. Ultimate banana? What does this mean? Ultimate banana. He is stupid. Kokuchi gave us one of his creepy smiles. When I saw it, I finally saw Kokuchi for what he really is. Malice. His entire body, nothing but raw and unfettered malice.
ほら、俺って悪の相当だからさ、性格がひん曲がってるんだよね。
That is his role. He's like supreme leader, or the ultimate supreme leader. It's just that the others are fucking retarded. So he's stupid, but everyone else is just stupider.
お前らが苦しめば苦しむほど、俺にとっては面白くて仕方ないんだよ。純粋に人が苦しむのが嬉しいんだ。この世にはそういうやつもいるんだよ。
Did you cry when Gonta died? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all you recent Gonta fans, but no, I didn't cry when Gonta died. I was just kind of like, Gonta, you dum-dum. You dum-dum. Oh fuck, this dude is me. Wait, this guy? Kokuchi? Really?
理由もなく悪意をまき散らす。俺みたいなやつもいるんだよ。てめえ。
Who the hell do you think you are?
だったら
So, for your own entertainment, you sacrifice Mew and Gonta?
バカだな。
What's so bad about that? You kill people for money, right, Makiro?
クソ野郎
Someone like you has no right to call me Makiro.
殺されたいの
にしし。
You look so much better with a scowl on your face, Makiro. But hey, you guys are just way too trusting. If only you had suspected me more, then... Mew and Gonta wouldn't have died such meaningless deaths.
ふざけんな。
Kaito screamed and sprinted up to Kokuchi like a bullet. A dull thud resounded through our skulls.
あ、ごめん。避けるつもりが ついカウンターで入っちゃったね。
Wait, he was the one that punched him instead?
桃田くん。
てめえ。
ところで桃田ちゃん、これって俺の気のせいかな。なんだか前よりパンチのスピードが落ちてない？
Miu was correct for wanting him dead. Yep. But then she was kind of... I guess she had to set up someone. It seemed kind of mean that she was setting up Kaito, but I guess she had to pick somebody to take the fall. Maki roll. Apparently his VA voices yaoi videos, usually sub. wait, who? Which Kokuchi? So you're saying Kokuchi's voice actor does sub roles in yaoi videos? Damn, Kokuchi has moves. Kokuchi is a bitch. Yes, Kokuchi, or so I've heard. Or so rumors would have you think about this voice actor. I don't really know much about this voice actor, or whether that's true or not. Would have to do some research on this.
もしかして桃田ちゃんも俺らに何か隠してるんじゃ。
I definitely think Kaito is hiding something, because something weird seems to be happening throughout the game, and he's not really admitting it openly. Kaito, are you okay? Oh my god, that's the first time I've ever seen her like get so emotional. Kaito kept coming at him, and Maki glared at Kokuchi with piercing eyes.
ちょっと
For someone who claims to be bad at fighting, you were pretty agile just now. And you believed a lie like that? You really want to die, don't you? Oh my god. What is this image of Maki? Not just yaoi. He does exclusively bottoms. Okay. Kaito's hiding his ultra rare Pokemon cards.
もっと楽しもうよ。
Is that why he's acting so sus? Oh, did I finally provoke you enough? Is it cause of Kaito?
春川さん。
No, Maki.
西市
What am I thinking? Maki wouldn't lose her cool for a guy like Kaito. He's way too pathetic. He's all bark and no bite. Let's face it, the ultimate astronaut is just a trainee anyway. Kokuchi never got to finish his provocation. No one cared what he had to say anymore. They all rushed to Kaito's side. Kaito, are you hurt?
大丈夫ですか？
Can you stand? Do you need to lean on my shoulder? Sorry, my MP's at 0, so I can't use any recovery magic.
あれ
Hey, why are you also worried about this pathetic guy?
違う。
Pathetic? Look at yourself, Kokuchi.
Hmm?
What?
いや、
Kaito always has us by his side, see? But no one wants to be around you. You're alone, Kokuchi, and you always will be. You're talking about friends? Friends don't make this game more Jeez, boring. I'm no longer interested. I don't care anymore. But I will tell you this. The one who will win this game is me. Kokuchi spat out these words, then left the room.
桃田くん。
Kaito, are you okay? Hey, Kaito?
ちょっと
You don't look well. It didn't seem like he punched you that hard, but...
何
Did you hit your head or something? I'm okay. It's fine. Maki and Kaito are super cute together. I feel sorry for Kokuchi. What the fuck is wrong with you? I suggest you see a psychiatrist. He's like the kids that just want attention. Yeah, he kind of does come off like that. Like a kid that wants like attention, even if it is negative attention. No, it's not about the attention. I mean, it very well could be. I don't know. If he just wants entertainment, even in the form of negative attention.
良いか
Don't push yourself. You should lie down and... I said I'm fine. Kaito tried to get up, but... Kaito doubled over, his knees gave out, and he collapsed hard. Gross. Oh my god, is he dying? Looks like he's dying! What?
桃田
Kaido?
血が
Blood?
どうしたの
Oh wait, they're reading their own minds.
これ式のことで騒いでんじゃねえよ。
He don't look so hot.
別になんともねえんだよ。
Um,
ちょっと風邪が悪化しただけだ。
colds don't make you cough up blood.
風邪が悪化して吐血なんてそんな症状は聞いたことありませんよ。
ロボはそんなことも知らねえのか。いいから騒いでんじゃねえって言ってんだろ。
Why is he picking strawberry milk? Leo, why does everyone keep getting covered in strawberry milk in this Danganronpa series? Because I think red is too gory, scary color. No, I think it's just an aesthetic thing, like a stylized thing. The game has always portrayed it this way. Hot pink blood from the very beginning, like Danganronpa 1, 2, and 3. Anime as well. Yeah, it's a running theme. This is part of the aesthetic.
咳のしすぎで喉を切っただけだ。
Remember
心配いらねえよ。
the OG distrust game? Wait, which one? The OG distrust game? You mean the first Danganronpa you're talking about? As he spoke, he somehow got to his feet. Oh, so the creators were on LSD. Got it. Or they were like creative geniuses. I don't know. It's just like an aesthetic thing. Come on. Doesn't mean they had to have been on drugs to come to this design decision. The Danganronpa before Danganronpa. There was a Danganronpa before Danganronpa. Nani? It was called Distrust, and it was way more brutal. Oh, okay. No, I don't know. I don't know about this game. Is it like tied into Danganronpa? Like, are they related? Same company? Or spiritual successor? Or what? I've never actually heard of this game, Distrust. I played like other similar games, like what's that other game called? The 999 one series. Man, I hate sharing the fridge. Oh no, so you have roommates. You have roommates. I want to put a lock on my part. Yeah, that's a toughie. I've never ever had a roommate where I had to deal with that situation of like sharing resources and stuff. So how would you divvy up resources or prevent people from using resources? It was called Distress and it was way more brutal, but then they changed it at all, and that's how the first Danganronpa came to be. Oh, so it was never released? I think it's because the focus is not on the blood itself, so it made it less too gory to make people uncomfortable. Maybe, I don't know. To me, it just seems more of like a design aesthetic thing. I don't think they were like concerned about like this game coming off as gory or anything, because come on, there was like a lot of deaths in this game that come off as pretty gory. The kitchen was always dirty in my dorm, sharing with 4 people. Damn. Yeah, I don't want to imagine how that would be like, sharing a dorm. Don't touch my milk, don't touch my turkey ham. Never released. Oh, okay. Then how do you know, like, how do you know it was brutal then? How do you know all these details about this unreleased game? Don't touch my salad. What are you studying, radio? I guess another lesson was also to keep the age rating down to make more money. Yeah, that could be, that might be it, the reason. But would colorizing the blood be enough reason to, or be enough to lower the age rating? I don't know. Because there's like a lot of subject matter that kind of makes this game pretty mature though, doesn't it? Milk technology. Okay. You're studying milk technology? Is that what you're studying? Screenshots and stuff were shared. Okay. The fuck is milk technology? I don't know if he's joking about this or not. Sorry, but I'm gonna head back to my room.
Momota-kun.
Okay, I'll go with... Don't follow me! What? I can walk on my own. I don't need your help, Shuichi. It's almost like he spat out that name, like, how dare you. Kaito staggered off. Go study it and don't ask. Okay. I've done my study, mate. Yeah, he's done the time already. And now he's on the cusp of possibly getting a job. Possibly getting a job. Possibly. Did you end up calling your friend about it? Is he gonna like refer you or something? If it was not in milk technology, then it was for nothing. Are you serious about like what you're studying? Milk technology? I'll go with him. It would be bad if he collapses on the way. Right, we'll leave it to you then. Don't worry about it, Shuichi. Kaito was just stressed out is all. Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought I could help. I wanted us all to survive. And I wanted it so damn bad, I kept fighting for it. Fighting for the truth. And this is what I get? By trying to survive, we're just playing a stupid game. Just like Kokuchi. Look at him walking off with his perfect checkerboard scarf there. His perfect checkerboard scarf. Or his chessboard scarf. I talked to him, and basically I can skip the online application process. Just need to work on my CV and stuff now. Oh, okay. Submit that and then it's good because you'll get kind of like a referral through your friend as well. If you studied milk technology, you would have found a job already by now. You're serious? Okay. It's not that I don't have a job, I've just been fucking around, chilling a little. Don't want to get into that life yet. You're very lucky that you're getting a job in this way without actually having to hunt one down. Wait, you for real studying milk technology? I'm sure, why not? What's wrong with studying milk technology? New fields are innovative and open the doors to the future. He's gonna study milk technology, and then he's gonna bring that back to his home country, and then he's gonna open up like he's gonna give like advice on like milk technology to produce more dairy or something. I don't know. Come on, I've been working since I was 16. This is the first time not working. Oh, I see. So wait, you're not working right now at the restaurant? I said it several times. I guess joking around too much means people will never trust me on anything about milk technology. This is the first I've actually ever heard you say that this is what you were studying, that you're studying milk technology. I mean, it sounds funny, but I know it's probably a real industry that probably has a lot of potential for work and stuff. So, ja, it's a good field. Or da, yeah. So I have a lot of money saved since I've been working since 16. That's cool. Kokuchi Oma, more like Kokuchi Zero. My god, or Kokuchi. Oh my god, why he's still alive? I don't know, cause he's just been really crafty this whole time. Dairy, milk technology has nothing to do with dairy. Oh, it doesn't? What the hell is milk technology then? It has nothing to do with like producing milk? Dairy? No, I do like the tech part. Meh, too tiresome to explain. No. Talk to cows and stuff. I don't know, I thought milk technology had to do with like actual milk. Does it have to do with milk? Wait, I have to look this up now. No, I'm gonna look this up right now. What is milk technology? Anyone who... Look, hey, look, I literally typed in milk technology in Google. The first thing that pops up is dairy technology. is the branch of engineering which explores milk and milk products processing. That is literally what I thought milk technology was. So why would dairy not have anything to do with it? So I was right. Unless milk technology means something else to you, Radio. I'm like looking. Yeah, dairy technology. Dairy technology and overview. In dairy technology, the application of lactase, esterases, proteases, lipases, and catalase are well established. Amongst the earliest applications of rennet are used for coagulation of milk in the first stage of cheese manufacturing. I'm not gonna read all this. I'm dead. Lamal. Oh my god, milk technology is actually a thing. It is a thing. Wait, so you are still joking about this? Are you, like, because I don't know if you're joking or not, because this is a real industry. So I don't know if you're actually studying this or not. Dairy technology sounds a lot more professional than milk technology. This was the first thing I assumed. I assumed it had to do with dairy processing. I'm dead. I guess it's a lot OG biotechnology work. Is it not, or is it milk technology? OG... I don't know what you mean by a lot of OG biotech work. Like, are you specifically in the dairy industry? Yeah, I'm not even sure what's going on anymore. Like, Radio seems unsure about what he's studying here. Yeah, I don't know, like, what are you serious about? You say it's milk technology, but then you tell me it's wrong when I say it's dairy technology. Are they not synonymous about being a milk technician? Okay. Then why were you telling me it was wrong? I'm so confused because you literally just said a while ago, "Oh my god, milk technology is actually a thing." I know, I'm so confused. Like, what are you studying? Yeah, what are you actually studying then? Yes it is. Then yeah, why did you say that, Radio? We're so fucking confused. I was being sarcastic. Okay. Okay. Your sarcasm fails here because we were all like, okay, we're not surprised that this is a thing. I wasn't surprised it was a thing. So that's why I'm like super confused. It's like, okay, you're taking a sarcastic tone with us. It was like, but we know it's a real thing. Like, I'm not surprised that there is like a whole industry built around this. So I'm not surprised that there would be school for this. Okay, whatever. So you are in the dairy technology, whatever. Kokuchi just walking in circles while smiling for a solid 10 minutes now. Yep. I mean, look at him. Look at that slow walk in the nighttime. Slow walking. Oh, it's plotting. I just wasted like 10 minutes of your lives. I'm not studying milk technology. Oh my god. I am happy now. Then what the fuck are you studying then? What are you studying? I'm so confused, honestly, as to like what Radio is studying in school. Like, is he joking about being in the milk technology sector? I have no idea now. No, I have no idea anymore. Milk technology, come on. I should know? No, I don't really know. I don't honestly know. You could be studying anything. I don't know. I don't honestly know. Maybe Orca is Kokuchi IRL. He is good at lying. No, I'm not even in Germany. Lol. Lol. Imagine being in Germany. You could be studying anything, for all I know. So, no, I don't know. Oh my god, look at that smile. But there's 2 more chapters. This world is mine, Kokuchi. Oh ma. So wait, he was the one writing it this whole time? He was the one writing it this whole time. Why does it look like weird lettering though? And then there were 7. Germany doesn't exist, dumbass. Just like milk technology, right? Milk technology is not a thing. Totally not. Wait, I thought that was supposed to be... Oh, never mind. It's only underwear if you do the Love Hotel thing. I thought I was supposed to get underwear from them when they die. He is bending the killing spiel. Is he? Half the cast is dead. More than half, actually. Milk technology is not a thing, dumbass. No, we're... No, it's a real thing. Why didn't you Google this? The dairy industry is actually a very big thing. There is milk technology. Like, you think I'm joking about this, but like if you Google it, there's whole like sections on it. Only underwear if you max out friendship. That sentence I just said was crazy. I know it's a thing. Then why you say milk technology is that thing? Stop, I don't want to hear anymore. Boo-hoo-hoo. My adorable mono cubs. Oh wait, he was reading them. You gotta study how to get the milk out of the cow and into the bottles. There you go. Don't entertain them. Food technology is a thing. Yeah, I know. There's actually an anime that goes into like farming, agriculture, like technology and stuff. I remember watching that. I forget what it's called. No, not Food Wars. Not Food Wars. Food Wars is like about cooking. Wrong. Silver Spoon. There you go. Yeah, Silver Spoon. Silver Spoon was the one about like agriculture and like farming and whatnot. I thought it was kind of neat. But yeah, in that one they had students who were studying like farming and agriculture and all that and stuff like that. So cooking is not real. I'll be back. Bye. Leave. Just leave. Goodbye. Radio's saying bye and then we don't see him for another 2 months. That's quite the imagery there. Grief is piling up like freshly fallen snow. I have to go to the bathroom real badly, and I think this is a good time to pause it. You can enjoy Monokuma's crying face and quirky music. Alright, I'm back. This music sucks ass. What? How dare you? How dare you? Get out. Out. And never come back. I don't know why futons are so heavy. Do you have are you working with a futon right now? Are you in Japan right now? Is this why you're talking about futons? Or are you talking about like American type futons? Those are two different things apparently. I'll help you, Kimi. He's not wrong. I miss the BRB music. Sorry. Do you really like this music? I like the Danganronpa music. It's very quirky. It's very quirky. I like quirky music. Folding it up in the morning and putting it back down in the evening is a real workout. Just edit it out? I don't want to. It's just extra steps to like upload videos and having to like edit them so they don't get blocked. See, like if I don't edit stuff out sometimes, then it gets like blocked in certain countries. Ghost man. So I had to like go look at that one particular video in the Neo playthrough, the part 7, to like find the offending song and then edit that out or have a YouTube muted or whatever. I mean, it's not terrible, but I won't take my statement back. Okay, you're entitled to your own opinions. Japanese futon. Ordered one since I don't have much room in my room, so I thought this was a better option than a bed. Is it comfy though? Is it comfy though? It just looks like, it just kind of looks like a thicker kind of sleeping bag. I've never slept in one, in a futon, so they look comfortable, but they also don't really look very thick. It works now, part 7. I think it should work now. I don't know, I haven't double checked because usually half the time when I go to check these videos and edit them through YouTube, it takes a while to process through YouTube, and I'm just using YouTube's automated processes to modify them. This video contains content from SME. Lol. So I might have to go and edit it again. The content is from somewhere else now? Or you mean the block is from another company? Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it again. Cause like when I'm looking at the different like copyright blocks, you can only work on one at a time. And it takes a while. It's pretty hard, but I like it that way. I sleep very well on it, so I really like it. It do be 20 kilograms though. Wow, that's heavy. 20 kilograms is like, what, 40 pounds? 50 pounds? 50 pounds. That's like picking up my kid and lugging him around every day. Setting him up. PS, now Pius, now SME. Oh, okay, the different companies. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to check it again. I thought I saw 2 different blocks on it, so I dealt with one of the blocks, now I'll have to deal with the other block. Mine is quite thick too, made out of 8 layers of sheep wool, I think. Oh wow, that must be pretty nice. Sheep wool. It's a sheep wool kind of wicks away what wetness, and is also very good at temperature control, or keeping the temperature very even. All thanks to the wonder of sheep technology. Wonderful. It's good for floor use. I think sheep wool is actually good for a lot of like usage. Imagine wearing animal skin, lol. Aren't a lot of things created using like animal skin? That's actually not animal skin. Sheep wool is actually technically their hair, so that's like using animal hair. It's like if you cut your hair and then someone was using your hair stuffed in something or whatever, right? or woven into something. That's what the wool equivalency is. I have a leather strap watch. Okay, leather is more animal skin. Sheeps don't get skin, they get a new haircut. Yeah, basically, they get sheared. They just get a haircut. That's why I'm equating wool to hair here. Can I knit? No. The closest I've gotten is I've tried to learn to crochet. I don't really remember much about that, about how to do that. All thanks to the sheep's hairstylist technology. I bet you there's like sheep technology. I bet you there's a industry for that, for new budding students to learn under some sheep technology. I cannot believe you guys are unironically explaining this to what I presume to be a man in his 20s. I don't know. Who was it that said animal skin? Ghostman. Are you, who are you assuming the age for? Ghostman or Kimi? Kimio? Kimio? Is it Kimio or Kimi on? I don't know. I'm not sure what the meaning is with the capital O. Lol. And yes, Ghost is what, 23? I think. Ghost is 23. I'm only explaining it to him because of his comments, okay? He said wearing animal skin, and then I was like, no, that's more like wearing animal hair. 22, you snitch? Oh, okay. The O is because my name was already taken. Or is that a 0? Oh, okay, it must be a 0. I see. I gotcha. Wool is not skin, it's hair. Well, yeah, because I was explaining it for Ghostman's sake, because he said it was animal skin. I was like, no, it's actually hair. Easy enough mistake, I suppose.
お前らって結局何だったんだろうね。
Did they?
かけがえのない命ってなんだろうね。
And here Ghostman was saying that he was very grateful to you, Radio, for, you know, making him feel welcome on this channel, and now here you are making fun of him. I did not say that. Look. You totally did. You totally did when everyone was like all concerned about Radio not being around in the last little bit. And then you were all like, oh, he made me feel welcome here on this channel. I didn't. It was someone else. Okay. Thank God he didn't assume my age and gender, because he did spot on. Someone in their 30s. Sup, Darius? Hello. How are you? I'm not making fun of him, but you guys. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just pointing out that animal skin is not animal hair, or like sheep wool is not animal skin. That's all. I make fun of everybody. I don't discriminate here in how I make fun of everyone. You see the Rule 34 I posted? Yes. Yes, we have seen it. We have seen this. I just thought it was funny that you didn't realize that it was a NSFW channel until after the fact. Aw, that would have been so sweet. If it wasn't such a pussy thing to say. What, him saying, like, how much, he felt welcomed by you? You, seen that, picture I posted? Wait, what? Like, bitch, why you need me to feel welcomed? Fuck off, it didn't say it. I'm literally younger than you. Get a hold of yourself. What? Okay. Wait. Oh, I didn't read that. The morning after Gonta was declared the blackened, we gathered in the dining hall. As always. As always. No, how could that be? With everything that happened yesterday. Oh shit, my controller died. Why you die on me? I was thinking that it probably needed a Battery charge. Can I use this? There you go. Oops. You really gonna believe her? Over me? Why would I have any reason to lie about it? To what benefit would I be lying about something like that? It's just so stupid to be lying about it. I believe her. You most probably said that. Like, what am I benefiting from it by lying about it? Jesus. It's not like I'm making any money off of lying about it. Bury the controller in your garden. Buy a new one. Yes, let's just bury the $100 controller. Stream is crashing? Is it? And yes, I'm gonna believe her over you, British butt. Wait, why is he a bot now? Alright, I see you, Radio. You seen them, right? Are you talking about what you posted in the NSFW channel? British. Okay, everything's plugged in. Excuse me. Stream is done for, really? What do you mean it's laggy? Really? I thought you guys were joking. Oh no, there's a network error. Hold on. Okay, it looks like it's still up. Back, where was I? Yes, Radio was a little bitch. I missed that part. No, how could that be with everything that happened yesterday, even in such a dark time? One of us was still bright, trying to cheer us all up. Jeez, don't be stupid, guys. There'd be no way I'd die, you know? Are you really okay?
Oh!
I'm telling you, I'm just fine. I wasn't feeling great yesterday, but after a good night's sleep, I'm all better. We ain't boys. Also, Canada's a snitch. I never said I wasn't. Now, please tell me you've seen the Danganronpa part. Yes, we have seen it. Can we move on now? That hurt my feelings. I never called you anything bad. Why you call me that? What, that Radio's a little bitch? Radio, our relationship is over. There was a relationship to begin with? You need to be more considerate of others, but I already told everyone about our planned gay marriage. I canceled. What is going on here? It's like a mini, like, drama unfolding here. But there's no way you'd get better so quickly after coughing up that much blood.
Oh!
I told you, didn't I? I just coughed too much and cut my throat a little, that's all. Are you sure that you're not pushing yourself too hard? Or suffering from a chronic illness?
Baka!
Don't be stupid. If I had a chronic illness, I wouldn't stand a chance in astronaut training. Seriously, you guys are worrying too much. Just because you all love me and can't help yours. Of course we'd be worried. My bad. But I'm serious. You don't need to worry about me anymore. I should have told you guys I wasn't feeling well. I made you worry for nothing. Okay, don't glare at me like that. If I do start to feel bad again, I'll have you guys help me, okay? Now that's out of the way, let's eat! Yeah, come on guys, let's all eat! Kaito smoked cheerily, then left to go get his meal. Is there really nothing wrong? With what I saw yesterday, how can I act like nothing's wrong? Despite Kaito's remarks, he should probably receive medical attention just in case. Now that we've got another reason why we need to get out of here. And on top of that, we need to do it fast. Escaping is all well and good, but what does the outside look like? We still don't know what the secret of the outside world is either. Gonta wouldn't tell us what it was because it'd give us so much despair we'd want to die. If that's true, then what could possibly be happening outside this academy? Kaito returned to the table, his hands full of food.
あのな、
We can't figure that out just thinking about it, so there's no point wasting your brain power.
ですが
But we can't simply not think about.
つうか
Sure, there's a chance the outside world is messed up because of Monokuma, but making us worry about it is what Monokuma wants. He's using it to put pressure on us. Kokuchi and Gonta just snapped under that pressure. The outside world is probably fine.
同じ
You're such an optometrist. Can you prescribe some rose-colored glasses for me too? I think you mean optimist.
でもよ
That was actually a kind of a witty joke, though, if she meant that. Optometrist. You got something against gays? What? Oh wait, I'm a male too. Bet Kaito was hungry after all that blood loss. Can't believe you made a poll and ignored it. Disappointed. I paid bits to vote additionally as well. Oh wait, so you padded the vote? I should have actually just left it like one vote per person. That's very rude. No, I don't have anything against gays. They're not insects. T-O-U monster? To monster? I hope when you upload your coursework, your file gets deleted. You bitch. Yes, the two new votes for me. Refunding. I don't know how to refund the poll votes. I don't think there's an option. I can only refund like redeems for certain things. You guys, every just buy a sugary drink, but when you you guys ever buy a sugary drink, but when you get home, you notice that you accidentally bought the sugar-free version, and now you're sad? Really? Doesn't the sugar-free version still taste like sweet though? Don't worry, the sugar-free version has even more unhealthy sugar to replace the original type of sugar. It's not even sugar, but it is pretty unhealthy in most cases. It's in most cases. I tend to avoid sugar-free versions. A free song request is fine. Okay. Because the free song request equates to like what did I set the poll bits to? Or no, not bits, it was poll points. I think it was like 100. It was only 100 like catnips. And you're saying that's equivalent to one free song request? Okay, bits? Wait. You actually spent bits to vote? I thought it was points. No. You spent bits to vote? I apologize. Yeah, cheer bits are non-refundable. Oops. I'm a birds' right activist. Is that some kind of sick joke? And it tastes bad too. 2 stones with 1 bird. Lol. Lol. So much regret. I'm joking. Just wanted to see what you would offer. I can't offer nothing. I can't offer nothing for that. Points are free, so you spend them at your own discretion. The answer was mockery and laughter, and more like derisive laughter. If you can't pay the 100 bits, just give them 12.5 bytes. Okay. Inky, we're not bankomats? Have mercy? What the fuck is bankomats? Bankomats. Okay. I'm guessing this is a play on like banks or something, but it just makes no sense because it's like a really made up word. You don't know what a bankomat is? No. This is a real thing? Are you, like, you guys aren't joking? Bankomat. This is the European thing? I googled bankomat and the first thing that pops up is bankomat.cc, which a website. Wiktionary, bankomat. An automated teller machine. Oh, okay. I have never seen this word before. Where did they use this word? Yeah, we call them ATM machines here. We call them ATMs. Anywho, that's interesting. We are joking. Bamboozled yet again. It's like he places where you tretive monies with cards. What the fuck are you typing there? Trade money for with a card? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, we call them ATMs here. I've just never seen the word bankomat before. Well, to be fair, we called them cash points in the UK. Oh, okay. See, I wouldn't have known what cash points were either. Anywho, either way, there's something to think about once we get outside, so focus on that now. As a detective, what are your thoughts on this, Shuichi? I've considered a few theories, but I can't say for sure.
Well, that's understandable. There are barely any clues.
Since the incident yesterday, Kaito won't look at me in the eyes. He must still be angry. But I had no choice. I had no other options. My deduction wasn't wrong. If I hadn't identified Gonta as the culprit, we would all be dead. For the rest of us to survive, Gonta had to be sacrificed. There was nothing I could do.
No.
I'm glad we're talking about how to escape, but where'd he go? Are you still beefing Vivi? Wait, beefing Vivi? What do you mean by beefing Vivi? I don't know why I can't type. The German air hits different. Okay. Imagine breathing German air. Your course is 3 years, radio? I import the finest Fiji air. Is it like jarred Fijian air? Just import over like a case of it. Breathe that sweet, sweet Fijian air. Beefing is like having a fight. No. I don't have fights with anybody. I don't have fights with anybody. I mean, like, I saw what she said on Discord and I made a comment about it. That's just more like, I don't know, technicalities? Technicalities? Kinda, but I buy whole barrels of it. Nice. Just import them barrels of Fijian air. Kokuchi. Wait, was he saying Kokuchi? Oh, Kokuchi, okay. The instant Kaito spoke his name, a nervous energy shot through us.
I haven't seen him. Even if I did, I'd be the one running away.
I haven't seen him either. It's like he has completely vanished.
He's apparently really good at hide and seek, so he's probably just hiding somewhere. We can't just let that person be. He's a little too dangerous. No, not just a little, because he enjoys watching us suffer. His face just screams that he's having fun whenever he sees us suffer. He's not normal. There's obviously something wrong with him. If we weren't in this killing game, I would have already assassinated him, or I would have assassinated him already. Ironic, the rules of this game actually make it harder to kill.
Oi!
Maki roll. That's not good. Playing this killing game is just what Monokuma wants us to do. I know.
Yeah? Is Maki roll a nickname for Maki? That's a good nickname. It makes me want to take a bite out of her with soy sauce and spicy mustard. Right, Maki roll?
Wait, why spicy mustard? Why not just call it, wasabi? Why not just call it wasabi? Himiko's a bit slow. I still like her. Himiko's awesome. She's so innocent. You buy barrels of air. A bit expensive, but my body is a temple, and I am careful about what I put in it. Milk Tech is like 3.5 years. Last 6 months are for the thesis and internship. Just fuck around first year. Grades don't count. Fuck you. I don't want to waste my life like you. My life is pretty great, though. For real though, my first year uni didn't count. Only the last 2 years counted towards my degree. You're here, so it's not that great. Oh my god. What are you trying to say about him being here? Aren't you also here? Yes. I like to call her Nia-Gyumin because she reminds me a bit of Megumin. Megumin's one of the Vocaloids, right? Wait, you're actually studying milk tech? Yes, you asked me once and I'll stab you. Like, what the fuck? He's in like joking this whole time and then like trying to like sound like outright like, oh my god, you guys don't get it. And it's like, what the hell is even like, what is even the joke here? It's just like very failed joke here. Megumin for Konosuba. Oh, never mind. Konosuba. I never watched Konosuba. I watched a little bit and I couldn't get into it.
Sorry, I guess I don't know how close we are just yet. Hey, if we don't do anything, we'll be killed by Kokuchi next. I bet even now he's hiding somewhere and plotting against us.
Yeah.
No, actually, we're safe right now. Kokuchi told us that his objective was to win the killing game. He wouldn't risk a murder that would so obviously implicate him. But he might be planning to make us suffer some other way, just like how he used Gonta. Anyway, we need to find him as soon as...
Yaha!
Here I am! Yeah, Monokuma. What are you doing here? I've got business with you guys, of course. It's our prize, right? Hurry up and give it to us.
Hi.
And you. You're being awfully compliant. Of course, I can't refuse you all. Not when I'm all alone and outnumbered. Outnumbered? But I'm used to being alone. Back in the day, I was alone from start to finish. Anyway, here's your prize this time.
こちらの事実上最後の鍵と本当に最後の鍵です。
どっちも最後の鍵か。
では
Now then, go find the areas that these keys will unlock.
さいなら
See you later. Sayonara.
どうする？
What should we do about this new area?
僕は
I think we should prioritize searching for that new area over searching for Kokuchi. It likely contains a flashback light, and we may discover some new facts. So you're saying humans are low priority, typical for a bloodless, tearless machine man. I'm not sure we're close enough for you to making jokes like that. What do you want to do, Kaito? I'm worried about Kokuchi, but there's no point worrying about him all the time. Alright, our first priority is to solve the mystery of this academy. Let's investigate.
じゃあ
Alright, I'll hold on to that. Oh, that's right. Without meeting my eyes, Kaito placed the key into my palm. Kaito, Shuichi, what's the matter? You both seem different today.
あのさ
Read the mood, Kibo. It's fine. Let's just go already. We split up and began our search. No, I didn't get to destroy the dining hall. I haven't destroyed a room in so long. Will your interest be on the farm radio? Why is there supposed to be a joke about everything? You think my studies are a joke? I don't know. No, you're the one that was making a joke out of it. You're the one that made a joke out of the whole thing. Like, we're all just like sincerely asking and you're the one joking about it all. So I don't know what's going on there. Imagine studying. Well, I got an accounting degree, graduated last year. Go study some cows. Push some cows to vertical position.
You mean cow tipping? Are you referring to, like, tipping over cows? Where could we go that could fit this key? I guess we could go there. Can we shortcut here? No, why? Why? I want a shortcut to there. That's my alarm. Why is it that the shortcuts never work? Oh, there's one over here as well. Oh, where am I? Wait, can I go over here? Oh, there we go. I couldn't see the point that... the warp point there.
Ne.
I wonder where Kokuchi is. There are only so many places he can hide. I'm not sure. It's possible that he's always on the move to avoid being caught. That guy's really twisted if he enjoys people suffering that much. But I'm not any better. I take people's lives for a living.
Oi!
Don't say it like that, Monkey Roll. You're facing your past self. Unlike Kokuchi, he doesn't even want to try and change. That's the worst decision you can make.
そうだね。
True. Yeah, so...
Cow tipping? Are they working as waiters now? Maki is cute. Don't tip over cows, then radio won't have anything to study. You're really speedrunning this game, ain't you? Oh yeah. Just call me Speedrunner Inky. My channel's all about speedrunning. Can't you see? Kaito still won't look me in the eyes. Talking to him is going to be awkward.
Geez, it looks like Kaito's still upset with you. He needs to get over himself, but you should think about his feelings too, Shuichi. What happened to Gonta? No one could sort out their feelings in just one night.
Why are they all congregated here? Is there like a door here? Oh. There's a door right here. Real last key, last real key. Wait, which one do I use? Kaito's haircut looks like it'd make a good ramp for my finger skateboard. Lol. This one. Click. It's unlocked. Alright, let's go! The key. It's still here. Can it be used for something else? I am so tired. I can see a spiral staircase. It looks pretty long. Where does the staircase lead? Now, I wanted to see Kaito's haircut, guys. I don't... For your finger skateboard? What kind of hair does he have? Oh, it's just literally like straight hair. I was gonna say, like, do you remember that one character in the... I forgot which Danganronpa, it was like 1 or 2. And he had like that big ass hair. That was almost in like a loop. I forgot what that haircut's called. Drink some milk. My legs are exhausted. Okay, I'll stop. I'm actually kind of tired too. I'm trying to chug some tea here. Mondo with the corn haircut. Yes, Mondo. Was that what it's called? The corn? Cold tea. Yeah, I'm sipping on cold tea. It's like drinking tepid iced tea. There you go. It's like drinking tepid iced tea. Am I running? This is a pretty long staircase. Where does it lead? Oh no, I wasn't running. Phew! Finally reached the top. I feel as if there's something there. It's best to be cautious. What's there? Is this another ultimate lab? Then it must be.
Oh!
Finally! It looks like this is my research lab. Kaito?
Nah, those stairs were long and such a pain. I'm tired. Someone give me a piggyback ride.
This is me. They made us climb all these stairs just for the ultimate astronaut's lab?
Oi!
What do you mean just? This is the main stage, and it's finally been revealed.
Nah.
Alright, gonna go sleep. Oyasumi nasai. Kimion. Thanks for hanging out. And for the stab. Appreciate it, man. See you next time. That's what I call it. Oh, the corn haircut thing. Oh boy. No, it's not. It's not. Wait, is that like drinking iced tea? Actually, it's probably a good time to go because we'll be wrapping up this stream soon because I gotta go in like 5 minutes. This is me. So you're needy and annoying. Wait, this is me? Yes, I am needy and annoying. I'm totally needy and annoying. Himiko is like my alter ego in a game. That cold liquid down your throat. Blech. It kind of tastes good because like I sweeten my tea with I don't know if this is okay. Tell me if this is blasphemous in the UK, but I usually drink like orange pekoe, and then I'll add honey and a little bit of milk. Yeah, I sweeten my tea. I add honey to it. I add honey to it. Some teas I don't even some teas I don't do that, but like with orange pekoe I do. Orange pekoe I do. What does that even mean? I add honey to it? Just use sugar like a normal human. What's wrong with using honey? Honey's great. Honey is a natural form of sugars. 2 teaspoons of sugar? Oh Jesus, that's a lot of sugar. Nah, I just go like a teaspoon of like honey. That's not hard. Well, it's not hard to do with the honey option either, and honey is healthier than sugar, refined sugar. Honey is much healthier than refined sugar. I can use both. No, you're weird. Like, do you use like white sugar? I don't even have white sugar in my household. If I have sugar in my household, it's usually like brown sugar. Brown sugar. I know we don't have any refined sugar in the house. Just the fact that you drink cold tea, your opinion is invalid. 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 Just use milk. I use milk. I literally just said I put honey and milk in mine. But I don't know if that's a weird thing to do in the UK.
Nah.
Wait, did she say that twice? Oh, I missed this part.
I'm tired. Hey, someone give me a piggyback ride.
Anyway, let's just go inside. There might be something useful in here. Probably. What do you mean probably? It's gotta be full of super important stuff.
Hey, is it gonna give me a piggyback ride?
Shut up! I'm not gonna give you a piggyback ride. Let's go inside then. You should use milk for a proper brew. Like, do you mean to like warm up the milk and then steep the tea in milk completely? Like a cup of milk? Is that what you mean? Finally, a wonder of milk technology! Did I say that Maki is cute? Are you actually studying? He is studying milk technology. He was just trying to like fuck with our minds by like being sarcastic or whatever, but it like his joke just went like overboard. What do you mean? Warm up the milk? No, use hot water. Then what the fuck do you mean for proper? Yeah, you should use milk for a proper brew. Oh, you mean just to add milk to the tea? That's it? Just then at the end add a bit of milk. Oh, okay. So what, you guys don't add like sugar or anything? I don't know. I was curious as to how most people take their teas in the UK. And sugar. I just said sugar. Okay, so honey and milk is not actually a weird thing then. Alright. No, I like my milk cold. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna... This looks like a good stopping point because I don't want to delve into like another big discussion about what's going on in this room. And it looks like it's gonna be a whole thing. Look, it's a planetarium device. Actually, can we destroy anything in this room? Oh yeah, destroy that. Yeah, that too. What about this thing? I guess this is a planetarium device. I think that's it. It says no one uses honey. What's wrong with honey? Honey is basically like sugar, just not refined. I think honey is actually healthier than sugar because it has antibacterial properties. Oh my fucking god, every time I return to the stream, an ad shows up, I'll just hit myself. Yeah, I think every time you refresh the screen and you're not subbed to the channel or you don't have turbo, then you're gonna encounter ads every time you refresh. Imagine not being a sub, Kappa. Honey is great, don't listen. I'm not listening to him. I have honey with everything that needs like sweetening. Fuck the mats. I'm not saying honey is bad, but you're acting like it's like the end of the world if I use honey. Anyhow, we will just end it here. Here. Like here. Okay, I like chocolate sauce. What, you're gonna put chocolate sauce in your tea? Why not? Go for it. But I didn't fucking put it in my steak. That chocolate sauce is not equivalent to like something you would put on steak though, like steak sauce. Or is it? I'm actually thinking about that. No, I'm going. Bye. Have a nice day. Alright. Nobody wants to hang around for the raid. Nobody wants to stick around for the raid. Let's see. Can we raid someone we know? No, there's no one I know on right now. So I'm probably not gonna bother. Fuck this raid. Just kidding. It's top secret. Are you gonna stream right now? You're not on? Can I raid you? Nah, okay. That's okay. Then I'm just gonna end it here then. It's late morning there. It's like 2 p.m. It's like 2:10 right now, and so I gotta hurry. So I gotta leave. Raid you? I don't know if I can raid, I think I've tried this before, but I don't think I can raid like channels that are offline. Radio active orca. Why is your name so long to type? Oh, hey, look at that. We're gonna raid you. Okay, we're raiding you right now. No, you're not streaming right now. I left my own raid. What? I raid me? You left it? Okay. Well, we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid radio. But yeah, have a great afternoon, guys, or a great rest of your day wherever you guys are in the world. I will see you guys next time. Bye.